Hi, Peter here, also known as Mazadan. Well, here I am. Monday morning, it's a bank holiday Monday, and it's about 7:10. Time to cook up some breakfast. Trying something up today. Got a paper shredder, cross-cut shredder yesterday. Made some tinder. Here we go. So I'll just pan it down to there, and you can see it. Why scavenge the woods for bits of fluff when you can use this? I'm hoping it's going to work. Well, we'll find out in a minute. TTFN. Well, there you go, it's worked quite well. I've got the fire going with just a piece of birch bark. Something I'll be demonstrating in a bit. There we have it, folks. It's burning away nicely. Bit of shredded bills and what have you at the bottom as the starter. Build it up with some twigs and what have you, and got a nice thingy bob going, nice little fire going in my honey stove. Come down to the side, you can see it working away rather nicely. Somewhere in the distance I can hear some geese. Catch one of them and roast them up maybe. Nah, not today. Not really into trapping that much. Yeah, I'll trap for food if I need to, but I don't need to. I can get most of my supplies from town and then I'll bring it out to here. Wild edibles, yeah. Some vegetables, you know, the greenery, the herbage and what have you. Yes, I will pick. I've eaten an awful lot this year of blackberries. I've been picking them. I mean, bumper harvest. And yesterday, a while out, my lady and myself were picking wild foods. Feral apples. These are domesticated apples that are grown in the wild. Plums, golden plums, cherry plums, a few blackberries again. And I'm going to have a go at doing some brew next week with rowan berries. It's going to be awfully sharp. Rowan berries are slightly toxic before they are cooked, so you can actually eat them as they are, but it doesn't do you a lot of good. But I'm experimenting because in a few weeks I'm away to Scotland and to a little place near Dunkeld. Really looking forward to that. And well, the advantages of modern technology. Bought a paper shredder, as I mentioned earlier. We bought a shredder yesterday for shredding paper. The primary object behind that is for tinder and tinder extenders, and for creating stuff at home to make fires with. Why denude the forest of stuff that it needs to recycle into the earth when we have it about us? We get bits of junk mail, old newspapers, TV guides, anything and everything that can go through a shredder gets shredded. And in a few minutes I'll be showing you. You saw it earlier in the bottom of my honey stove. And also I've watched many videos over the years on using the ubiquitous and now very popular fire flash, which are one of these, and it normally comes with one of these, but I see most people using one of these to strike it with, and they could do it better. I've learned a way. I've been shown a way on one of my courses on focusing the spark, not creating a shower of sparks, and in a moment I will demonstrate this and maybe get some of this tinder that I've made, and maybe just get a flare up but not build a proper fire. I've already done that. So I'll see you folks on the next scene. Got this stuff, which is the stuff from the shredder. Right. And for a bird's nest I'm going to use an egg carton box, just because I fried eggs this morning for my breakfast, and I'll put it in there to make the bird's nest in. You can obviously use what's around you, and what I've used as a tinder extender for the char cloth is this stuff. which you may be familiar with. It's the seed fluff from a poplar tree. I collect my tinder where and whenever I can. It's no good getting out into the woods here today and thinking, I need to start a fire, must find some tinder, because it's been damp and you're going to be hard pushed to find it. You can make your feather sticks and that, but preparation. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So if you're properly prepared, and you take it out with you, you know, this isn't survival, this is living comfortably in the woods and practicing your techniques. So let's see if we can get a flame up, shall we? Whoa, there's nice smoke there. Whoa. Cool. There. There we go, I did it. I managed to get the flame out of this. Look at that. Char cloth, poplar, and little bits of paper. Right. Let it burn itself out. Right. Grab your birch bark and give it a really good scrape up. Yeah, grab a bit more there and scrape some off of here. It's all good stuff. So you've got a nice pile of fluff. Well, I'll call it fluff, bark scrapings, whatever. You have to be careful not to scrape it too thin, or else it'll go straight through. And I'll tear up a little bit of birch bark to put onto the tinder. It's got a lot of resin in it, this, and get a bit more of this out. Any trouble with this stuff, it tends to fly everywhere at the moment. Right, and I'm hoping to get a fire. If I don't get a fire, no worries, I'm just showing what most people do, and this is where it'll give me a it'll go wrong, but most people go like that, and they get very frustrated, or they grab hold of this end and they go like that. Works well with a Trangia stove or meth stove. Choke your blade, hold it like that, thumb on the back of the blade near the point, like so. Down, hold the fire still there, right near the profit, and just go. There we go, and you drop it onto the tinder, and away we go. We've got our fire going. First time. You can do the same, just let it burn down. Clear it to one side. You can virtually do the same with the little fire striker that comes with the fire flash. And let's see if we can get it going. Again, give it a good scrape up. It's focusing the spark. This is most important. So you just, there you go. It works. I've had a couple of little flames out of that. I didn't scrape it up that well, but you can see the principle behind it. It's easier, I found, to focus the spark. Most people don't. They just hope for a shower of sparks and one will catch. And as you've seen, focus the spark and you end up with a flame first time. So whether you're using one of them or one of them, you can focus the spark. Brilliant video of that method, but I hope I put the point across, no pun intended. Fire flash, square knots in it, a little carabiner, square knots in it, to strike a bit for the fire flash. Then I can keep it in my pocket. Great for carrying around with you when you don't need to carry knives and what have you. Carry that and your little stove and you're laughing. Great for when I go for walks, short walks, and need a brew. So I'll speak to you all soon down the line.